See, the court has delivered the verdict today. Today the court has delivered the verdict on the application under section 389 subclause 1 to suspend the conviction, and the court has taken into consideration the arguments advanced by both the sides at length at that point of time on 13th. And the court has essentially come to the conclusion, I must just give the glimpse. Number one, that the complainant Purnesh Modi and the community, complainant Purnesh Modi and the community, they have the locus, they are the agreed person to file the complaint. Number two, the process is issued properly. There is no illegality into that. Lower court has passed the proper order, just legal and proper order. There is no infirmity at this stage. Further, the appellant, convict, has failed to establish any rarest of rare case or the exceptional circumstances. Court has also taken into consideration the judgment of the Supreme Court which were advanced by us, as well as the judgment of the Honorable Gujarat High Court, that when it comes to MLA MP, they should be careful and they cannot claim any exceptional circumstances merely on the basis of they being MLA or MP. They should be treated at par with all the citizens of India. This is one of the consideration. Further, there is one more aspect, the legal issue which we have raised. Right to be elected is not a constitutional or common law right, but it is a legal right that is under the Representation of People Act. At the best, that is also taken into consideration. Under the Representation of People Act, there are certain guidelines, certain criteria about the moral and standard of MLA and MP for qualification, disqualification. That is also taken into consideration. Court has also taken into consideration the conduct of the accused, his status, and several other aspects which are necessary to decide any application under section 389, subclause 1, that is for suspension of the conviction. We can't say whether to go for appeal or not. That is their choice, not our choice. We have performed our duty as a responsible citizen of the country. We have put up our case.
Also, not the rarest of the rarest cases. An MP's conduct is under question here. He needs to be careful. In this case, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the MLAs and MPs have the right to be elected under the Representation of People's Act, but that also the conditions under those have been satisfied. The conviction, the lawyer over there appearing for Purnesh Modi gave us the doctor example. When the doctor falters, you take away their certificate. In a similar case happens with this member of parliament as well. But this unfortunate pivot come at a happy time for Rahul Gandhi? Let's take this question to Professor Chambi Puranik with us on the broadcast, political analyst. Professor Puranik, how are you looking at the developments that are coming out of Surat? Do you think it is an unfortunate pivot, but it comes at a happy time, given that his credibility could take a boost if he's outside the parliament, maybe?
Yeah, Rahul Gandhi is given to this kind of dramatics or, outbursts, which perhaps, he knows well, because I have also interacted with him in 2019 Lok Sabha elections when he came to Bangalore. There was a closed door meeting, and that's where at length I debated and asked him, are you going to be a prime ministerial candidate? That was the first time he said, why not? If my party gets majority, I will. And I will catch you after 2019, etc., etc. But that never happened. But still, Rahul Gandhi is given to this kind of whatever the victim card, or you can say the popular kind of an image he wants to build and all, which has definitely, Rahul Gandhi is not an ordinary person. But the way the lawyer explained about the conviction case and the kind of exemptions that he has sought and all that, it's a legal thing, but you and me, we can only go by the kind of verdict that court gives and the interpretation and all that. But one thing, Rahul Gandhi has an advantage. As you said, there is an advantage for him because he can play this victim card saying that, look, I have been wrongly convicted and, my membership has been removed, and immediately they have taken a series of actions to vacate me from the house and all that. So the public definitely will feel sorry for or sad for Rahul Gandhi. One. Number two, Rahul Gandhi himself, is, capable of committing such, errors or blunders or the kind of statements which don't justify later when he tries to justify or defend them. For example, the case of Savarkar, he said
Right.
Savarkar can ask apology, not Gandhi's. This kind of, broad kind of, image he wants to project. I think that's where he gets into trouble and all that. But as you said, I do agree that during election period, Rahul Gandhi likes to be in the limelight and also play the victim part. Not
Professor
a model.
Puranik, Professor Puranik, is he even playing the victim card right? That's the question people are asking. Consistency is such a huge problem with Rahul Gandhi. Now, if the victim card, if the perception of him being a martyr is working out for the Congress party, especially for the in the case of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, is he even playing that card right? That's the question many people are asking now.
No, I don't think he's playing it that right. All that he
Because
can
I'll tell
say
you
is-
what, people are already more, they're more sympathetic about the fact that Arvind Kejriwal, he's getting more sympathy with 2 ministers already in jail, and now he's getting CBI summons. He's getting more sympathy than Rahul Gandhi, somebody who's already disqualified.
Yeah, I don't like to compare Kejriwal with Rahul Gandhi. Kejriwal is known for such dramatics or optics, which is well known, catapulting himself from Anna Hazare's movement to the capital and trying to assure people an alternative. There is no ideology as such, There's some kind of, legitimized freebies, which perhaps middle class and the other sections which are hard hit by the inflation, etc. They would like to welcome it also.
All right.
And